Here at the State Fair of Texas, there is one stand that stands out from the rest, and that's the Stiffler Steak Bowl stand, which was designed to resemble a food truck. I went to the fair and interviewed the manager of Stiffler Steak Bowls to see what it's all about.
So the idea for the steak bowl came about because the fair asked 10 of the most influential families about we want steak incorporated in the fair. Would anybody want to take on the opportunity or the task? And 9 out of 10 families said no. And so the idea came about when we took that idea and we said, let's run with it. Let's do it. We'll do it. We'll take on that responsibility. And that's where the idea came from. And then we put about 1,000 man hours into perfecting what the bowl looks like, where everything comes from, how the stand is going to be built. Just every little detail to make sure the operation is 100% functional to the best of our ability. So if you look over here to your left, this is where we sear up the meat every day. So we get what's called a knuckle. It's the piece of meat right underneath the shoulder of the cow. And this one's a little bit leaner, beautiful cut of meat. We really don't have to throw much of the fat away at all. So we'll sear it. And after we sear the meat, get all the flavor locked in, this is where we'll cut everything up. So I did some prep work last night knowing that today's gonna be a pretty busy day. But we'll take it straight from the grill to the cutting board, and they'll cube it up and they'll put it in this hot skillet behind me. Look over here. So come this way, these are our skillets. So this is where all of our meat, we put it in a garlic butter, and we'll cook it to your liking. If you want it rare, medium well done. We'll run it over with our car, whatever you want. We'll cook the meat the way you want it. And so you'll just build the bowl. So we'll sell them a bowl, and they go to the end, and that's where we start with our mashed potatoes. We have our red new baby mashed potato, or baby potatoes that we mash them in a garlic butter. It's so good. And so that's our base for our bowl. And then we'll take our mushrooms that we marinated for about 2 hours in a wine sauce. And so we'll render it down, and that's our mushrooms. And then we'll take, from there, we'll take fresh bell peppers and onions that we cut fresh every day. Our ladies are so good at prepping. And then we'll put it in our skillet with some garlic butter. You can never have too much butter. And then that's how we build the bowl. And then at the very end, we put the steak on the way you want it. And I mean, everybody's pretty happy. We make a chimichurri. So Jennifer over here, she's killing it. She's prepping all of our chimichurri. And so we actually have a guy on campus, on the fairgrounds. His name is Abel. He runs the fried butter stand, the fried pizza. He's great. And he's a professional chef. And so he makes our chimichurri for us every other day. It takes a day to ferment, and then we make it. And then we serve it with a cowboy butter. And then they walk away like knowing Jesus, man. It's so good. So we haven't had one complaint. We haven't had one person return a bowl. Everybody's like freaking out and losing their mind. It's been good. We've been doing our best to make it our best. This is one of the coolest places on earth, in my opinion. And I always say this, food brings everybody together. A good food item will bring people together. A good restaurant attracts every kind of person. And that's the thing, food doesn't discriminate, man. Food is food, and we get an opportunity to serve everybody. And I get to meet them all and hopefully make a difference in somebody's life.
Thank you for letting us interview you about your stand. This is Xamera back to the studio with MSEB News.
This has been a presentation of MSEB, Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting, in association with the Mesquite Independent School District Career and Technical Education Department.